I used to be the most inconsistent person when it came to working out. Every single new year, I would set the same goal, which was to work out. But after sticking with it for a few days or maybe a few weeks, I would just skip the gym for like the rest of the year. And then the same thing would repeat the next year. But 2 years ago, I finally decided to stay consistent. And
I'm not sure I understand.
Me neither, bro. Me neither. But 2 years ago, I finally decided to stay consistent, and it transformed not just my body, but most importantly, my confidence, my energy, and my overall well-being. I have to admit, the fitness journey hasn't been easy, but the hardest part was definitely starting. This video is your guide on how to successfully start your fitness journey, make working out a consistent habit, and finally become your best self. First things first, and arguably the most important thing, is to pick something you actually enjoy. Don't do something just because everyone else is doing it. I weightlift and I love it, but I am aware that weightlifting might not be for everyone. The thing is, there is no right or wrong. There are so many different sports. You can do Pilates, you can do yoga, you can do weightlifting, running, tennis, football. All of that is amazing exercise. It makes it way easier to stay consistent with something if you actually enjoy that activity. I tried so many different things trying to find my sport, and then I just fell in love with weightlifting. I also started running again and finally enjoying it again. And I started learning tennis, which I had never played before, like 6 months ago, and now it's really fun. And the thing is, because I like these activities, I look forward to my workouts on most days. Yes, there are days where you don't want to do it, but doing something that you know is fun or that can be fun makes it way easier to stick with it. It's your routine and it should fit you. I think one of the biggest mistakes that people make when they're first trying to get to the gym, especially around New Year, is that they say, I will go to the gym every single day. I will not skip a day until I get fit, or something like that. Let me stop you right there. Just 1 second, okay? Just 1 second. I love your enthusiasm, but it's just not realistic. It's not. You are setting yourself up for failure and you might just get burnt out. Because exercise or fitness burnout, or however you want to call it, is a real thing, especially if you have a job, you're studying, you have children, you have other responsibilities, and fitness is not your full-time job, then all of those other responsibilities require your time and energy. And even if you manage to work out every single day for a week, maybe the next week is gonna be really busy at work and you're not gonna manage to do 7 workouts a week. And that's fine. I can sadly say from my own recent experience that overtraining is not a good idea. And if I've learned something, it's that when you do not give your body the rest it needs, it will take it. So I recently committed to training for a half marathon, which was fun, but I also didn't want to give up weightlifting regularly and playing tennis on the weekends. And after having like 8 to 9 training sessions a week in the winter season, surprise, I got sick. And not only did I get physically sick and I had to recover for 2 weeks, but I also couldn't stand working out anymore. I genuinely love working out. I don't consider it just a habit. I think it's one of my hobbies. I love doing it. And it was just so sad to see working out going from something that I genuinely love doing to something that I couldn't stand to even think about. It became something that made me feel so bad to even think about the fact that I had to get up and train. So only commit to doing what you know you can sustain for a long time. Trying to go too hard, too fast is never going to work out in the long term. So you're really better off sticking with slow and consistent improvements. Life can get busy, we have other responsibilities, we have stuff to do. Most people are not full-time fitness influencers, so it's gonna be hard to work out 7 times a week. However, if you say from the beginning that you're gonna work out 3 times a week, and then maybe if you can fit more in your schedule, you can do more, you are way more likely to stay consistent with it. I started going to the gym because I wanted to look differently. I wanted to look better. I wanted to feel better. I did have aesthetic goals. That was kind of my reason for going to the gym. And I think that's also the case for a lot of people. However, one of the best things that I have learned in the past 2 years is to try to focus on the journey and not just the aesthetic goals. I try to focus more on how working out makes me feel, on all the health benefits that I cannot see, like improved bone health, better mobility, more energy, better heart health. Those are huge benefits that we cannot see and we often overlook because we focus so much on the aesthetic benefits, the fact that going to the gym might give you a bigger butt and a slimmer waist and defined abs and all of that. The thing is, if you go to the gym just for the purpose of getting a bigger butt or having abs, it can get really easy to get unmotivated after 2 weeks when you don't see results. Because, right, you've been doing so many squats, where's the butt? Where is it? You've been doing so many crunches, where are the abs? Progress takes time, that's just how it is. And yes, this might sound very annoying, but that's kind of the beauty of it. You know, I don't mean to be like philosophical, but it is true. Your fitness journey will be way more enjoyable, and as a consequence, you will be way more likely to actually reach your aesthetic goals if you don't only focus on aesthetic goals, but instead try to enjoy the journey, try to enjoy being at the gym, try to enjoy the physical exercise in itself, instead of just tolerating it because it will probably give you a bigger butt or abs at some point in time. Which brings me to the next topic, finding your why. Your why is the reason why you want to go to the gym, why you want to work out. At the beginning, these are probably aesthetic goals. However, over time, they might transform into bigger things, like better physical health, better mental health, improved confidence, improved energy, higher quality of life. And those are also really motivating things if you think about it. Who wouldn't want to improve their mental and physical health, right? If you're laying in bed and contemplating if you should go to the gym or not, and you kind of don't want to, and it's just cold outside and it's raining and all of that, the aesthetic benefits will probably not give you as much motivation as the mental health, the quality of life, the energy. So if you look at these benefits and you remind yourself that you always feel better after you work out, that working out makes you feel happier, it makes you feel confident, you are way more likely to get up and go to the gym. And you can do cheesy things. You can write them on a little piece of paper, put them on your mirror so that you can read them when you wake up, or just write a note in your phone. Just write a note being like, this is why I work out. Number 1, 2, 3, 4. And then if you find yourself in the position where you're contemplating if you should go to the gym or not, just look at that note and then you're on your way.
I got my sight.
You cannot underestimate the power of a good gym fit. It doesn't need to be expensive or matching or fancy in any way, shape or form. It just needs to be something that you feel comfortable in. And if you prefer wearing shorts, wear shorts. If you like leggings, wear leggings. If you like sweats, wear sweats. Do whatever makes you feel comfortable. If you've been watching this channel for a while, you know that I love Gymshark. This is not sponsored. I mean, Gymshark, hit me up. But their gym fits just fit in all the right places. They make me feel comfortable and confident. Like look at this. This is so cute. It's not even matching and it's just like, it works. The sports bra is also Gymshark. I like these bandeau bras. It's just so nice and I like to layer, especially in winter. So for instance, if it gets too warm, I can for instance take this top off. If I still get cold, I can put this over my sports bra. If I'm too warm, I can work out in my sports bra. If I'm too cold, I can work out in everything. It's really nice to have options because sometimes you get warm while you work out. Sometimes the gym has the AC cranked up so high as if it weren't already 0 degrees outside. So you never know. But you really cannot underestimate the value of confidence, of entering the gym really confident, knowing that you're there to smash your workout. And clothing can be a part of that confidence. You know, you look good, you feel good. And also, you wear this for you. Who cares what anyone else thinks? If someone thinks that you should or should not wear something while you work out, who cares? This is for you. Especially if you're starting out, it is super important to plan your workouts. This also helps with gym anxiety because if you have planned your workout, when you walk into the gym, you already know where you need to go, what machine you need, what weights you need, what equipment you need. You don't have to just stand there and be like, what do I do now? I post a bunch of my workouts on my socials, on TikTok and Instagram, so follow me there if you need some inspiration. I don't know if this is comforting or maybe it's the opposite, but I also still deal with gym anxiety sometimes. When I go to a new gym or when there's just so many people in the gym, it's hard to not feel anxious. And that's okay, that's normal. I feel like everyone feels that way. That's the thing. When you're first starting to go to the gym, of course, it's a new environment. You're not used to it. Of course, you might feel a bit anxious, a bit uneasy, not super comfortable. And honestly, one of the things that helped me the most is to try to go when the gym is not packed. So don't go between like 5 and 7 p.m. or like 4 and 7, depends on where you live. Maybe try to go in the morning. I love my morning gym sessions. There's less people there. You just have a bit more space, less humans, and that can help with anxiety. So this is an easy fix, but generally I think that the only way to get over it is to get through it. You need to just go to the gym and work out and then do it again until it starts becoming more and more comfortable. You will get to the point where you feel comfortable in the gym the majority of the time. You feel confident walking in, maybe you know some people, you know the layout of the gym, you know what you have to do, and you're just vibing. Another thing that can really help with gym anxiety is just grab some dumbbells, grab some things and go into a quiet corner, especially if it's really full. A lot of gyms have these classrooms where you can usually go work out in them if there's not a class being held in there. There's lots of exercises you can do either just with dumbbells or even just body weight. And if you don't feel comfortable when you first go to the gym to just go into the middle of the weight section, then don't do that at the beginning. Just find your space and you're gonna get comfortable. You're gonna get to that point where you just go, you grab your stuff, you do your stuff. Even if there's a bunch of people around, you don't care anymore. And lastly, it's not that serious. It's not. We oftentimes are so in our head and think, oh, everyone is looking at me. They're not. You are not the center of the universe. They're most likely also thinking that everyone is looking at them. Or they're just looking at themselves in the mirror. Or they are thinking about a breakup that they recently have and they're trying not to cry. It's really not that deep. In the gym, I have embarrassed myself in the gym so many times and I feel like no one was watching. The gym really is like an adult playground where everyone goes to just do their stuff and everyone is either like overly caffeinated and running around or sitting on the floor and staring at the wall. They're most likely not looking at you. They're in their own bubble. They couldn't care less. So don't worry too much. Don't destroy your own workout, your own day by just being in your head too much. And I know that is easier said than done, but that's kind of how it is. And I say that as a person who worries a lot and who overthinks a lot. Sometimes it's truly not that deep. At this point, I already kind of know when I go into the gym if I do a leg day what exercises I'm gonna be doing, but sometimes I still like to just write myself some little reminders in my notes app. For instance, today it's actually gonna be my first day back at the gym after a week of taking a break because I had a cold. So I wanna take it kind of slow and just ease back into it. I'm gonna do upper body. So I will do some pull-ups, push-ups, some rows, and maybe, I think that's a good combination, like body weight, weights. Yes, sounds good. And I also want to do a little run. I use the Nike Run Club for a lot of my runs. I am on a half marathon training plan, so I will check what they have for me. Okay, I chose this 25-minute recovery run, which I'm gonna download so I have it ready to go. And yeah. building a new routine, working towards a goal and trying to build some consistency, you just cannot rely on motivation, because the truth is motivation will not always be there. And there's gonna be another fitness related video coming soon about beginner gym mistakes that I also made, where I talk about this a bit more in depth. So make sure to subscribe to see that. The truth is motivation just won't always be there. If you work out only when you're motivated, you're probably not gonna work out a lot. That's how it is. Yes, it sucks, I know. So you need to keep this in mind and not only go to the gym when you're motivated. Go to the gym because you said you would go to the gym, because you made that promise to yourself. And now is the time to be disciplined, to not let yourself down, and to go to the gym. I really feel like sometimes discipline and just following through on the promise that you made yourself can be the highest form of self-love. If you set your goal to go to the gym, you did that for a reason. You did that because you wanted to or you needed to. And you need to follow through on that, even when you don't feel motivated, when you're not in the best mood, when it's not sunny outside. You know, you gotta do it anyway. Rest is also a huge part of going to the gym. You need to take rest days, you need to take it slow. Don't feel bad for skipping a workout here and there because you needed the rest. However, there is a difference between needing the rest and making excuses. And this is probably one of the toughest things that I had to figure out. Like, I struggled with this so much. And I really had to be very clear with myself and ask myself, do I truly need the rest for my physical health or my mental health or both? Or do I just not feel like going to the gym today? Because there is a difference and you need to figure out the difference so that you know what to do. If you truly need rest, take the day off, relax, do your thing, have fun, recharge. But you cannot rely on motivation. You cannot just not go to the gym when you're motivated. The fitness journey truly is a mental game sometimes, and it requires building some resilience and not only becoming physically strong, but also mentally strong. That also goes hand in hand with being self-disciplined. I have a full video on self-discipline, what it is and how to achieve it. But some days being consistent and going to the gym is not gonna be challenging physically, but more mentally, because you kind of need to convince yourself to go even when you don't feel like going. Some days you're just gonna be making excuses just because you don't feel like going to the gym. Just put on your favorite workout clothes and then just go to the gym for 10 minutes, warm up. That's all you need to do. Most times you will end up being in the gym for way longer than that and doing your full workout, because just getting to the gym was the hardest part. And it's not that you're really tired and you need rest, it's just that day it was a mental game. And the most beautiful thing is that you always feel so proud of yourself when you're not motivated and you still go to the gym. It's one of the biggest moments for growth, for improving your resilience. You just realize that you're capable of doing so many things. You're capable of being disciplined. You're capable of showing up for yourself even when you don't feel like it. And that's really when growth happens. The thing with relying on motivation is that a lot of times you think you need motivation in order to create action, right? You need to feel motivated in order to go to the gym. The thing is, you just need action to create action. You just need to start moving, slowly get the ball rolling. Get out of bed, put on some nice music, put on your gym clothes. Now you have your gym clothes on, you might as well just walk to the gym. You're at the gym, you might as well just warm up. You're warmed up, you might as well just do your workout. And it becomes easier and easier and easier. You just need to do small actions in order to create that momentum. And doing something so small, like just going to the gym and warming up, will make you feel way better than if you stay at home and you feel sad for yourself that you're not motivated today and that you're not gonna work out today. You cannot wait to just feel like going to the gym. You need to take action, you need to build that momentum so that it becomes easier and easier to show up for yourself and to work out consistently. The fitness journey is a journey with ups and downs, like any other journey. How many times did I say journey? But really the main thing is to just keep going. Just try to do your best, try to show up for yourself. If you need rest, rest without feeling guilty. Just try to aim for consistency and remember that even the smallest actions can add up. I know, right now it may feel like it is impossible to build a consistent workout habit, but I'm here to tell you that you can do anything you set your mind to. You got this, and you will build a consistent workout habit. Just don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Now you know how to build a consistent workout habit, but if you want to change multiple parts of your life, check out this video.